The next effect setting on the right is for tone control. Just like on any classic amp, the Tx3's tone section has 3 different ranges, one for bass, one for mid-range, and one for treble. You can scroll back and forth between the bass, mid, and treble tones by pressing either the left or right wing buttons. Adjustment of the amount of bass, mid-range, and treble, changing the numbers 1 through 9, is done by pressing the up and down beam buttons. Each time you press a wing button, you will see the bass, mid-range, and treble settings appear for this effect. When you press the right wing button again, you will see the red blinking light move to the MOD, or modulation effect. The MOD tab on the Tx3 will provide you with hours of fun all by itself. This is where you'll find all the cool effects such as chorus, phase shifter, and flanger. Add to that a detuner, tremolo, vibrato, panning, and even a cool whammy type effect, and you've got endless creative options. As always, simply press the up and down beam buttons to run through the different sounds in this effect. Press the right wing button again to move to the delay effect. Delay is an effect in which your guitar signal is recorded and then played back at a fraction of a second later. You control the number of repeats and the length of the time between each repeat. Guitarists have been using delay for decades to fatten their guitar sound and create a slapback or echo-like effect that creates a lush, deep sound. You can press the up and down beam buttons to test these delays out. Press the right wing button again to move to the reverb effect. The Tx3 includes 2 very different types of reverb, spring reverb and hall reverb. Spring reverb, as its name indicates, is modeled after a spring reverb unit, the kind of reverb that often comes built into small combo amps by companies such as Fender or Peavey. Hall reverb, as the name also suggests, is modeled after the type of reverb you get in a room or a concert hall. Pressing the up and down beam buttons will reveal the different reverb settings in your Tx3. Now press the right wing button again to move your effect location to the BR cab effect. The BR cab effect controls 2 different parameters. The first, BR, stands for brightness. The second, labeled CAB, stands for cabinet, which means speaker cabinet. Changing the cabinet style affects how your amp model will sound through different speakers. The LED for BR CAB will remain lit for 2 presses of the wing buttons so that you can make adjustments to either brightness or cabinet. Pressing the up and down beam button affects this setting as well. Press the right wing button again to move your effects location to the X pedal. The X pedal or expression pedal option allows you to control certain functions of the Tx3 with any potentiometer-based pedal, such as a volume pedal, a wah-wah pedal, or a whammy pedal. Using a push-button pedal, such as a typical on-off stomp box, will not access this function of the Tx3. Simply plug in any brand of volume or wah-wah pedal into the 1/4-inch jack labeled pedal on the bottom panel of the Tx3, and you'll be able to take advantage of the Tx3 built-in wah and volume pedal effects. Pressing the right wing buttons once again puts you back where we started at the FM set location. Remember, you can change the frequency that you transmit on by pressing the up or down beam buttons while in this setting. It's always a good idea to find a station with the least amount of competition. In other words, with the Tx3 unplugged, turn on the radio and tune the radio from stations 88.1 through 88.9 and listen to which one has the most white noise coming from it. White noise is the hiss that you hear sometimes between commercial radio stations. If you don't hear any music and only hear static, then you've got a great station to use with your Tx3. When broadcasting to any radio, put the Tx3 down close to the radio. We do this because it assures us of the cleanest, quietest transmission to that radio. While in some situations the Tx3 can broadcast over distances of over 50 feet, it's really better to be close to your FM radio for the best possible sound. Now you know how to find your way around the FM Jam Tx3. You can download the complete user's manual from our website at www.fm-jam.com. You will also be able to find other videos that show you how to create and save your own presets on your Tx3. Now go play music and have a great time.